This is Anushka Wani, Digital Editor at EM and A&D Magazine, and welcome back to the Morning Bytes, presented by Publish Industry India and brought to you by Star Engineers and Gurn Mobility. This week's headlines focuses on the business and industrial updates from India and across the globe so that you kickstart your week. In today's episode, we will talk about MIDC consultant to transform the manufacturing industry in Maharashtra, Indian apparel manufacturing moving towards sustainable solutions, Indian e-mobility council demanding incentives, Schneider Electric seeing stability in raw materials, and some of the important updates from the big move. Before we start, we are pleased to present Dr. Anil Lamba, chartered accountant, financial literacy activist, author of the best-selling book, Romancing the Balance Sheet.
You must have often come across the word leverage used in the context of finance. Leverage is derived from an engineering term called lever, the use of which helps lift a weight disproportionately greater than the effort exerted. Similarly, in finance, leverage denotes a magnified impact on the bottom line due to a small increase in the top line. In engineering, lever works on the principle of fulcrum. In finance, the role of fulcrum is played by the presence of fixed costs. Higher the fixed costs in your costing structure, the greater the leverage effect.
Sandeep Acharya, a renowned MIDC consultant with an expertise in supporting the construction of manufacturing units, heads Maha Industry. Under his leadership, the Maha Industry is revolutionizing manufacturing units establishments. This includes a diverse industrial area such as automotive, pharmaceutical, agrochemical, engineering, chemical, textile, and electronics. He is gaining recognition and is being known for his industrial flawless executions of full processes, from plant authorization and factory licensing to getting clear titles and MIDC possessions. The industry has been able to provide high-quality manufacturing plant setups at affordable prices. Acharya and his team have been working closely with clients to ensure a comprehensive understanding. Their strategic alliance produce cost-effective solutions without sacrificing quality, whether it's negotiating the greatest rates for purchasing property, settling up utilities, or building infrastructures in accordance with the market requirements. The Indian apparel manufacturing industry is following nearly all aspects of green manufacturing, including green efficiency, waste reduction, closed-up loop supply chain, green factories, and green funding. And it consists of a variety of quick but important actions like LED lights as well as expensive projects like ZLD. Many people prioritize investing in cutting-edge technology, processing and printing equipment to minimize the use of energy and chemicals in order to lower the consumptions of water, chemicals and energy. The total amount of green funding required by India is predicted to be at least 2.5% of GDP annually through 2030. Public and private investors are showing a significant interest in funding the sustainable practices adopted by the fashion industry in order to promote green initiatives and encourage the sector to invest in the same. Numerous Indian banks also offer a range of choices to finance businesses engaged in green activities. Different forms of subsidies are being available for green incentives like CETP, solar power plants, and ZLD. Before we go ahead, let's talk about QVI, a world-leading manufacturer of precision multi-sensor metrology system for industrial quality control.
50,000 passenger flights each day depend on reliable jet engine power, something millions of passengers take for granted. Behind that reliability is some of the world's most advanced manufacturing technology. Measurement systems from QVI are part of it. The precision QVI brings to aerospace component manufacturers helps make air transportation more routine. From ensuring that thousands of parts in a jet engine deliver power when it's needed, to making sure your seatbelt stays latched for takeoff. Plastic bottles help keep us going when we're on the run. And when we put the cap back on our water bottle, we know it won't spill. When it comes to thermomolded plastics, manufacturers rely on QVI precision for fast, accurate dimensional control of their molding process. For mold makers, that precision means fast, accurate thread and seal surface measurements. For the rest of us, precision means longer shelf life and fewer spills from bottled drinks. Safety, reliability, and fuel economy are factors we take for granted every time we drive, yet all depend on thousands of close tolerance parts assembled perfectly. Automotive manufacturers rely on precision measurements at dozens of points in the making of every part, from cylinder heads to drive shafts to anti-lock brakes. More often than not, they turn to QVI for flexible measuring systems that perform day in and day out, right on the shop floor. Just a few years ago, prosthetic joints were largely a dream. Today, they're a common way to renew mobility and extend active lives. When it comes to surgical implants and drug delivery systems, precision is everything. QVI's advanced multi-sensor technologies allow medical device manufacturers to measure critical dimensions more reliably than ever before. From a syringe that delivers the correct dose to a knee implant with a perfect fit. Precision improves the quality of care and life for patients every day. Smartphones and tablets are essential tools for staying connected, in business and for life. Sleek and durable designs let us take our devices with us anywhere. Portable devices are incredibly complex to build. QVI measurement systems deliver the precision needed to fabricate circuits, etch hard disk heads, and fit touchscreen panels to the coolest phone cases. At the end of the day, QVI systems help make wireless mobile devices work on the go. Every great story has a beginning. Ours starts with people, the people who bring our precision to life, and the people whose lives are improved because of it. With more than 400 dedicated employees offering local support to manufacturers in more than 75 countries, QVI and our partners deliver precision across the entire spectrum of industry, from global manufacturers to local job shops. Precision for people is more than something we say. It's what we stand for.
The Indian Electric Mobility Council is demanding continuous of incentives for the electric vehicle sector. The council also cautioned that the withdrawals of SOPs would reduce EV sales to 37 million units by 2030 from estimated 125 million. The IEMC and IESA has estimated that with the discontinuation of the demand incentives, the electric vehicle sales in India will be reduced to 125 million units to 37 million units by 2020. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing business environment, where innovation and technology are constantly emerging, it is essential for industries and businesses to remain up to date and adapt to the evolving landscape. Our objective is to assist you in staying ahead of the curve by providing you with the latest developments and trends. Join our community to remain informed and keep pace with the changes unfolding in your industry. Schneider Electric India is likely to see less fluctuations in prices and availability of its two key raw materials, electronics and metal, this year, which in turn could boost the sales and revenues as economic activity post-COVID era picks up, leading to demand surge of its products. More than 50% of the goods produced in India are planned, developed and used raw materials that are sourced locally as well. The worldwide chip shortage, rising prices and supply chain interruptions are just a few of the recent challenges that the electronic business has been dealing with. Coming up, we have highlights from our newly introduced column, The Big Move, where we discuss some of the top management movements from the industry. Riot Battery, a developer of clean next-generation battery cell production capacity, has announced two appointments to strengthen the company's leadership capabilities and accelerate key strategic incentives. Brigger Steel has been appointed as Freyer's Chief Executive Officer effective as of 21st of August and the Board of Directors effective as of 9th of August. Tom Einar Jensen, Freyer's co-founder and CEO, has been appointed as the Executive Chair of RIA's Board of Directors effective from 21st of August. That was it for this week's industrial updates. We will be back next week. For more updates, log on to www.pi-india.in. Thank you and have a nice day.